awesome. Scientology is a complex religion that has both fascinated and divided our community since its upbringing.
The religion is surrounded by many controversies due to the ideas that founder and author L. Ron Hubbard has put forth.
Scientology, the fundamentals of thought, is one of the church's introductory writings that outlines the basic beliefs and ideas that the church has to offer. Author L. Ron Hubbard breaks down the beliefs into 12 chapters, taking the time to really dive deep in the most basic ideas that he has to offer.
Listen, you guys, the book as a whole falls short in many aspects, often being both repetitive and dull. The author goes off on unnecessary tangents that distract the reader from the actual information they are searching for.
The book also uses scientific words to make it seem that all the findings are factual and tested, when in fact they are purely skeptical thoughts. Hubbard also uses very persuasive words and techniques to seemingly convince the reader that what he is preaching is reality.
The big ideas that the book touches on are the 8 dynamics that the members of the church live by. The idea that we are all spiritual beings and the practices members must complete become enlightened or go clear, as the book puts it.
The 8 dynamics are described as the different urges or impulses one faces in their life. The first being the urge to exist as a person. This is known as the self dynamic. The second dynamic can only be described as the sex dynamic, which is pretty self-explanatory. The rest of the dynamics tackle the ideas of being a group, helping mankind, respecting animals, and understanding both the universe and our spirituality. The 8th dynamic is the urge to believe and live under a supreme being, also known as the God dynamic.
The spiritual aspect of the book is very vague. It never dives too deep into the specific beliefs, but offers a brief introduction to the idea that humans are all spiritual beings trying to be freed from their physical form. They discuss the idea that our mind, spirit, and body are separate tools being used to go clear.
In our opinion, the book lacked offering a background for this belief. We found ourselves confused while reading the chapters. More often than not, we had more questions after reading a certain aspect of the book.
Another portion of the book that we all felt was hard to follow was the chapters that tackled the practice of being audited. In the religion of Scientology, members must go through a process called auditing that allows people to address physical symptoms that derive from mental or spiritual factors.
As we finished the book, we all agreed that the process is a cash grab for the church. We feel that charging a great deal of money for a simple therapeutic discussion is a scam for its members.
Looking at the book on a larger scale, the only description we could come up with for the church is that of pay to play. The book offers little to no information without first advertising or pushing the reader to purchase another book that is published by the religion.
One major example is the mentioning of the first book of the church, Dianetics. Hubbard frequently mentioned an idea from another book but gave no explanation. This proved to be a tactic for readers or members to go purchase another book for them to profit.
Overall, we feel this book offered no more information than what we could find on the internet or on our tour. The book repeats itself several times and tries to explain the most underwhelming ideas in great depth. Half of the pages are devoted for the glossary, index, or advertisements for his other works. And to fully indulge into the controversial religion that is Scientology, one would have to invest thousands of dollars into other books.
Next, we do not recommend.